in today's video is actually nothing to do with work. Going to the bank holiday, I thought I'd just go and have a play with some of the gear. Specifically the Akimbo, the CE version now. So I thought I'd come and have a play with that, show some of the ropes that I use with it that are compatible with it, and then just see how it works. I've had it roughly a month now, so I'm just at a local tree near my house, and then I'll get some ropes set up and yeah, I'll have a quick play with it. So I thought I'd just start by talking about the Akimbo itself. So this will be the third or fourth Akimbo. There was the original one from Jamie, which was the GoFundMe, which I had one of them as well, and then it progressed on to virtually this one but with no CE, which should probably been out a year or so now, and then this one's been out like what, about a month. So if anyone's not seen it, this is the Akimbo by Exotica, and all the CE markings here. And then I've just added this tendon point in, which I might as well just say now, I'm not that keen on the snap out thing, which it worked very well with the neck tether, but I prefer to clip in and be a bit more solid. So I use this here, and it seems to be exactly where that one would tend from, and it tends brilliantly like that. It's just a bit of throw line and some tree motion tubing, that's all it is. I could probably make it a little bit tighter and a little bit smaller, but it does the job for now. So yeah, so obviously it's midline attachable like this. Open it up, rope goes in there, and at the top here, close it up and away you go. So let's go talk about the ropes that I have, which are compatible, like it says in the manual, with the Akimbo. So that's the Teufelberger Fly, which I have, and then the Coron Square 2.0, I think it's called. I'll just check. Yeah, 2.0 there. So try them out. I have used them already. The fly is getting quite old now, so it is well worn, so it's very grippy. But yeah, I'll try them both again, and in more of a less work orientated scenery. And obviously I might as well show you some other gear. So this is not what I use for work, this is my black diamond helmet that I just use for recreational climbing, and some glasses. And then my tree motion harness, and then again this is just a normal silky Kumtaro, but with no teeth, so I can hit bells in competitions without cutting anything. And then we got my Saka for my bed. So this is my knee ascender. Some of you might use a Haas or whatever. I just have the Saka, which this one I don't think you can buy, but you can buy like the Saka Mini. Just yeah, Google climbing innovations and go onto their website. They're an American company. Obviously a couple of snake tails, which I have quad locks on because I use these as anchors, so I like to have the safety of having a quad lock on there. And then I use the just a little DMM Perfecto, or how you want to call them, and then ART positioner on there, because I can change out the rope. So when I'm at work I can put on a different rope, or if one rope's got really sappy on a horrible conifer removal of some sort, and then the next day I'm doing something quite nice, I can swap it out for a nicer rope that's clean, and for the competition sort of rope. So yeah, so this is just a Spice from Honey Brothers with Coron. This is A-Trax, if anyone was wondering. And then I just got a nice new ISC Freeway, which I know there was issues with this like locking sort of thing over time, I guess, bending things and whatnot. I still quite like them though. Just as long as you check your gear, you're good. And then my motion itself, I'm still just on the single bridge, the motion light. I have 2 rings on here when I'm doing spreading my load with the 2 ropes. And yeah, that's virtually it. But today I'm wearing my Scarpas, which are ancient now. And then again I got the Saka foot ascender. Just trying this. Probably had it about 6 months to a year. I can't really remember when I got it. But yeah, giving it a go. It's not too bad. It's a bit tricky on bigger boots because it's the it's like a clip here, and it's only got so much. Once you get to where the stitching is for his logo of his company, it's quite hard to, you're right here, to actually tighten it up once you've got it on a big boot. That's the only issue really there, but other than that it works, functions quite well, and it's quite nice being able to open it up to put it on, which is quite good. And then just clips on like that, which is quite nice. So that's the gear I'm going to be using, and yeah, I'll get in the tree and set some ropes. I've just put my rope in there. I'm just going to show you how it goes onto the rope. So it's quite simple, you just open it up again and just feed it in from the top and the bottom. Just close it up, and there you have it, it's on, ready to go. Yeah, I'll do some sit in it, make sure it's going to grab. I'm not really sure what my settings are at the moment, so I thought I'll just sit in and test it first. As you can see, I need to adjust it. So when you're adjusting it, on the top and bottom there's a little, you have to open up the device, and then these two little clamps that clamp onto the bolts here, and then the bolts on the bottom is 1 to 7. So you just pull it out, twist it to whichever one you want to create more friction or less. And then the same with the top, but that's A to G. Again, twist it and then lock them in with that. So then you can't accidentally put it onto the rope and it's moved to a different setting. So let's try this one. Yeah, that's much better. I'll try on that, see how we go, and go from there. Okay, just add a little bit of weight onto the bottom, just to help it tend through my foot fender. So yeah, this is my solid tie-in as well, so I can lean into it as well if I need to. Yeah, alright, let's see how it tends. Oh, really good. So I've got it to where I think I want it, so I'm going to try and just swing over to the other tree onto that slightly lower branch on the back side. Just virtually see if I can actually do it controlled and smooth, or if it's just a mess, I guess. So as you can see, it wasn't the most perfect of swings, but I think a little bit of practice, I think we can hopefully get it dialed in. I think this little bearing just needs bedding in more, it's a little bit twitchy still. Yeah, I'll try a few more, mess about with it, and then see what the square's like. So I'm just going to try and swing from this union here down to the very bottom branch. I think it'll be a bit smoother, this one. We'll see. Yeah, seems to work alright. So yeah, I think when you've not got all your weight in the system, it can be more jittery. So even like doing a little branch walk like that seems to be a bit, you have to have full concentration at the moment to try and tend it, get the right amount of slack, right amount of friction. But I think over time it'll become a bit more fluent. Just going to take time. So I'm quickly just going to swap out the ropes. It's getting a bit hot. I'm just going to take my hoodie off as well. Yeah, so I'll quickly do that and then see what it's like on the square. So again, I'm just going to put it on show you again. So it's the same settings I had on the fly, so we'll see whether they're the same in that way, in that sense. And if not, I'll have to just adjust it. Holds. Yeah, feels pretty good. Let's go with that. So let's go up a little bit and see what it's like. Okay, so now on the square, at first sort of feel it feels better than the fly, but I'm going to try and do a little swing just down there. Again, same spot as last time. The rope other end might be in the way, but we'll just see then how it feels. Yeah. So it seemed very similar to the fly. So I think it's maybe just me, I have to practice to go a little bit quicker and those little descents there. So I'll try it again, but down into the big union and just see how that goes really. Yeah. So again, just going to try the same swing down to the bottom branch and just see how that feels. Very quick. So yeah, so I think it's at the moment the square is a little bit quicker. Maybe because it's a little bit newer and the fly is so worn in. It's a bit grippier like I was saying. So maybe that's, I think if I had a brand new fly, it'd probably feel very similar to this. But at the moment I think the square is a little bit better. Seems to hold its shape a bit better as well at the moment. See what it's like walking out on that bottom branch now, I guess. See what it's like for that. Yeah, let's see what this is like now. It's a little bit quicker. Yeah, I'd say it's a little bit better. Bit easier, a bit smoother. Yeah, I guess just practice. First thoughts, I think it's alright. Maybe because my original one was bedded in really well, that felt better. I guess I just need to get it really well bedded in and just see how it goes. But yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the square and keep going like that. So I'm going to hang out in the tree a little bit longer, try and get it bedded in a little bit more. Have a quick play. But yeah, if you like the video, give it a like. Comment what you think, what ropes you use. What you think of the device, whether it's not for you at all, whether you haven't got one yet and this might be helpful for you to think whether you want to get one. And yeah, if you want to subscribe, it all helps. Subscribe in the bottom. I'm going to keep putting out much content as I can, whether it's work related or whether people want to see more of this sort of thing, talking about gear and using it, doing a little test for everyone to see. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video.